Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And checking out some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker out there with Taylor. Then there's Sanders. Then there's Duncan. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. The three-point shot so... important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Taylor with the ball. Sanders, high post. Booker outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Now Duncan, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sanders' shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Holmgren. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble. So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Suns pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here is Sanders after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Williams with the ball, now defended by Sanders. Sanders against Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Booker the pass to Sanders. Here's Taylor. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Caruso. Phoenix able to drain the three. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Suns trail by 3. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
That would be a motor game without the storm chasers. Show them some love, fans. That's what you can. Now on the board, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Look at Oklahoma City. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, there's the Suns, 7.5 games behind.
And seeing where the Thunder are, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Sanders. Scoreless thus far. Lets it go from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Williams. And the rejection by Sanders. And here is Taylor. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And he hits it to tie the game up. Taylor's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Sanders against Williams. Here's Dort. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Duncan gets a wide-open look. A miss that time would have put him up. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside Williams. for three. Holmgren. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Suns shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Now Booker, 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And Cousins throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander from outside the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Sanders with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Thunder have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Sanders. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your move.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging about 19 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Floats it up for Holmgren. They swipe it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the slam by Williams.
So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Suns leading by 3. Now here's Booker. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Sanders against Dort. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Williams. 12 points his last outing. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the Suns miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Now Sanders, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Booker.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Williams finds Holmgren. And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Out there, a big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jabari Walker's checked in for Sanders. Bay comes in for Duncan. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Booker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Taylor. And Walker kicks to Crawford. It's rebounded by Topic.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Crawford. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. From deep, Walker. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here now the Thunder. Phoenix able to drain the three. Here's Wallace. They get it back. Hartenstein, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Crawford. Bay with it. Still scoreless. And no good that time.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Wiggins. The putback. And Wiggins able to finish. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Melton. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Wallace looking for an opening. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Here's the three. Walker with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Bay. There's 1:17 left in the first. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Back to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Crawford outside. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the Suns miss again. The Thunder leading by 9. Wallace outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And it's in there. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Melton against Wallace. Over to the left wing. Cans it from downtown. Topic has got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Suns trail by 10. So with Duncan sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got the Prophet. Saddiq Bey is out there with Dunn. Then it's Martin. And it's Taylor in at the point guard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Thunder leading by 10. And here is Wallace. Jordan, left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Second free throw, no good.
Lugansdort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Dunn passes to Bay. And no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over Taylor. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 14. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Screen by Cousins. Lets it go with a 3. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Master Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Williams.
That's good from Williams. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sanders checked in for Bay. Good on both. Now Taylor, 9 points in the game so far. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Dunn. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Suns trail by 12. Now, here's Dunn, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Williams.
Second team foul.
For Phoenix, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And so Dunn nails both of them. The Thunder leading by 10. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Sanders dishes to Taylor. Takes a three. Sanders' shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Justice the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 12. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. And you look at the Wizard, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Pass to Sanders. Shoots over Dort, and it falls over the rim and in. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Suns. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Taylor. Dunn kicks to Taylor. Clock at 6. Screen by Cousins. Fires from deep. Shot by Taylor, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Martin. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Thunder lead by 11.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Taylor with the ball. He's got 9. And it's done in the corner. Martin the pass to Taylor. Here is Sanders for the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Sanders. Dunn right side. Taylor against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Taylor, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. That one drops for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So both teams making some changes here.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's Chet Holmgren. One shot.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? Yeah, the defender.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Line for the Suns. Duncan. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Duncan.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Duncan nails them both. So it's the Thunder now. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Duncan. And here's Sanders. Booker outside. Here is Sanders. 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Defense right on him. Caruso looking for an opening. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Pass to Sanders. Dunn outside. Booker outside. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 9. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. And Sanders, here we go. No good with the layup. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Phoenix, Jabari Walker's checked in for Sanders. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dunn. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 11. Here's Hartenstein. He's got 6. A wide open look here for Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Melton against Wallace. Duncan left side. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Thunder leading by 9. Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Joe. Duncan defending. Wallace outside. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Wallace has got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Duncan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Pass to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Booker. And that one's good, Caruso.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Suns trail by 15. On the wing, Duncan. Back to Booker. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Booker pulls it in.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And here's Melton. No scoring in this one. Great open look there.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Now Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Well, Phoenix shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Melton with the ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Shoots. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 5 now. Suns trail by 11. Outside, Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Melton. Booker outside. Shoots over Caruso. No good from Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Wallace finds Caruso. To the paint. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. On the wing, Walker. Knocks it loose. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Topic is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Suns making a change here as well. Crawford's checked in. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Wallace. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Six on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's Taylor. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Duncan against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort. Now Holmgren. Fader on the way. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Now here's Booker. Duncan outside. Pass to Taylor. There's a good screen. Basket good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Caruso with the ball. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Caruso. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caruso against Sanders. Shoots over Caruso. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. He's got 5. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Booker. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area. He's going to punish you. If you leave him open, he's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Looking to get back on track here. From deep. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Taylor taking his time here. Sanders with the ball. He's got 11. For 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Strong finish inside from Booker.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
They could use a bucket. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, George. He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Taylor. 12 points for him. Cousins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Taylor attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
For Phoenix, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Alex Caruso.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Walker's checked in for Phoenix. And so Caruso nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Bay passes to Duncan. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Thunder lead by 10. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. In third, the Thunder.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Bay finds Martin. Duncan against Williams. Duncan inside. Pass to Bay. Shoots over Dort. Bay, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
Well, you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college. And this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
One shot.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Outside, Dort gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got 9.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Outside, Taylor.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder.
13 foul.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
To the right wing. Now here's Taylor. He's guarded closely. Outside for Martin. Over Joe. And it's Martin missing. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to Joe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Isaiah Joe. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Joe. And Joe drops them both. Suns trail by 14. And here is Taylor. 14 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Holmgren. Averaging about 18 points per 12 rebounds and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Taylor drops them both. Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside, Taylor. Walker with it. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Joe. There's the pick. Over Martin. The Thunder with another miss. Suns trail by 12. Pass to Bay. Now here's Dunn from past the arc. That shot off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Really strong finish through the contact. Williams flexing on the defense there.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now Bay hasn't made one yet. Outside for Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Dort passes to Williams. Over Dunn. 11 feet out and he hits it. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
Williams patient, smart, just taking what the defense allows.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, Taylor. Dunn outside. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Oklahoma City shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Williams scanning the floor. Another miss by Williams. Suns trail by 16. Pass to Bay. Lets a floater go. Williams with the block. Joe in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter.
You look at Joe's numbers. This guy shoots at a very high clip, especially from the corner.
Outside, Taylor. Pass to Walker to the right side. Williams against Bay. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren with a screen on Walker. Here's Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 11 points.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Taylor kicks to Bay. Dunn sets a screen for Bay. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 15 points in the game.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Taylor with the ball. 16 points for him. Walker lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Phoenix. The Prophets checked in for Walker. Crawford comes in for Dunn. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Cody Martin. Pass to Topic. Back to Wiggins. Here's Topic. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Topic has got his third bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Melton. 6 points for him. Out left of the wing. Cousins, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Cousins has got 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Wiggins. Williams with the ball. Fade away. Bay pulls it in. Suns trail by 21. Melton passes to Taylor. Screen by Cousins. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
1:11 left in the third. Pass to Wallace. And here is Williams. Here's Topic. 9 points in the game so far. No good from the wing. And it's Bay with the ball for Phoenix. Crawford outside. Cousins with a screen for Bay. No good with the triple.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Back to Wiggins. Takes the 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. Suns trail by 18. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here's Bay. Nothing on the board. Pass to Melton. Cousins with a screen for Melton. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Topic. Here's Wallace. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 18. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder leading by 18. On the court for the Suns, DeAnthony Melton out there with Crawford. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Sanders. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle, here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Now, here's Melton. Duncan outside. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Outside Williams. Here's Wiggins. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Duncan.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His 5th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, D'Anthony Melton, 2 shots.
That one is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Topic. And the second free throw, good. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Cousins dishes to Sanders. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Wiggins against Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
He's off on the second. Suns trail by 19. Booker outside. Pass to Melton. Now Sanders. Fires top of the key. Phoenix no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And then Williams slams it in.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now Melton. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Melton passes to Booker. Duncan outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Duncan. Will it go? It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caruso with the ball. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. Got a piece of it. Booker with it. On the wing, Melton. There's the three. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Booker inside, defended by Caruso. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Thunder with possession. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Joe. Dunn covering. Here's Justice. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here is Dunn. Outside, Walker. Here's Graham. Over Justice. Here's Richards. He's guarded by Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kenrich Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Nick Richards. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns here with a different look. The Profits checked in for Devontae Graham. Sanders comes in for Walker. Duncan, he's checked in for Cody Martin. And it's Crawford in for Dunn. And Richards drops them both. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now here's Waltz. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. From 11 feet away, Cousins pulls it in. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. And the jam by Wallace.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Now Duncan. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wiggins. Crawford with the steal. Tipped away. The drive by Holmgren. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Holmgren. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Richards with it. Pass to Sanders. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Crawford outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Joe. And here is Holmgren. He's guarded by Cousins. Holmgren can't hit. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Sanders kicks to Cousins. Back to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins against Duncan. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Joe. And good that time.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside, Dort, the 3. Out to Wallace, fires the 3, trains the three-pointer. Wallace has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Richards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. Do you think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Duncan. Dunn comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Sanders. Good on the second free throw. And here is Wallace. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good. Now, here's Dunn. Outside, Martin. On the wing, Melton. Wallace covering. Dunn. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. The Suns making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Number 2, Jabari Walker.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Walker, 3.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Wallace outside. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Poked away. Now Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Cousins, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both. Melton with the ball. It's Martin on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Melton.
2 minutes.
They set the screen. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Thunder, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Holmgren hits them both.
Well, the all-around game of Chet Holmgren is very, very impressive. The scary part is he's going to get better.
Done outside. Back to Melton. Five to shoot. From 15 feet away, and Holmgren pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
To the left side wing. Here's Topic. He's guarded by Melton. Tries it from 19. Here's Williams, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Martin, and it's done in the corner. Back to Martin. Here's Melton. Outside, Martin. They set the pick. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.